And then there's a little bolt there for cold air intake. Is there a little nipple to go on there? 13. Needs fishing out. Don't think it needs a 70mm one, does it? Nope.
How come there's different ones?
Smaller intake, you've going full belt now. Don't say an AIRTEC straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
Oh.
Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all smashing it. Happy Friday, and the sun is out. So if any of you watched the short yesterday, we made a bit of an investment on the 435. We've invested in the AIRTEC induction kit, which is quite a substantial bit of kit. So obviously you get the metal alley instead of plastic piping, and obviously you get the comb filter, and it wasn't cheap. It was 360 odd pound, and you know what, I got my mate Chris there to fit it yesterday, so I thought, yeah, I'll get him to do it. This little breather hose here, they didn't even send an adapter for it, so Chris has had to make some makeshift hosing there for the breather pipe, and for, I don't think I can bring a washer for that either, and for that. So the kit is really well made, and it goes on all n55s, but the n55 was found obviously in the M2 non-competition, M135s, 435s, and you know, all this area is different. It's, you know, the engine's the same, but the, you know, the car isn't. So had a little drive in it yesterday, just feel a bit more responsive, but it's like everything being a petrol head, it's all about that turbo whistle and a little dump. So let's get out and have a little go and see what we think. Right guys, so let's just have a little burn now, see what it's like. A little go yesterday, I quite like it, subtle. It's got a nice distinct turbo noise. That's just with window open. Crack the other window open here now. Just livens it up a little bit. It's not a flat noise now. The little things in life, eh? Get windy out here now. Makes me smile. Right, let's put windows up. So, you know, in all honesty, the kit is really well made. That's what Chris is the one with the super loud 330D, who maps the cars. Good lad, Chris. Nice one for fitting it, mate. But he said the kit, he said he was surprised how well made it was. Decent gear, but you know, they left two vital parts out of the kit. You know, the coupler to go from the metal piping into a breather hose, which, you know, when you're spending £300+ on an induction kit of all things, you'd expect it to be right. So top tut AIRTEC there for not putting something in the bag. You know, the quality of the actual filter from having, you know, K&Ns and pipe crosses over the years is really good. Really good quality. You know, everything is good, but you know, the box, blinking heck, I thought, you know, the DPD guy rocked up and I thought, what is that? It's a big box. It's probably about a 5.5 foot box. It was massive just for a blinking induction kit. But yeah, well packaged. 48-hour delivery, free of charge, really good. But you know, I've spoke to them this morning, see if we're going to send it out. But to be fair, the hose that Chris has put on and coupled together actually looks quite good, and it's quite substantial. So worst case, if I get fobbed off, it's all right. But for that amount of money, you shouldn't. But yeah, I've missed. That's the thing with owning diesels. You know, we put the panel filters in, and you know, there was a bit of a there was a turbo whistle, but it's next level with things like this. It's better. And it's just, if you're a petrol head and you've got one of these, I do highly recommend getting one. Like, you know, there are cheaper alternatives, but as usual, it says China. Nothing against stuff from China, but it's cheaper, and yeah, tech stuff's probably made in China. But it just, there's one for about 140 quid, and I thought, you know, yeah, interesting. Get the pop and bang back on now. Ooh, Asbo, only joking, I won't be getting pops and bangs back on. But yeah, it's a nice little mod, and it looks nice under the bonnet as well. There's some out there on eBay that have got the induction, the pipe, massive big chrome ones, like, but I quite like the AIRTEC one because it's all black. It's quite in keeping with the car and the OEM look, which I like. But yeah, I think if you've got a M135, an M2 non-competition, or a 435, or even an M140, because they're basically kind of the same, I do highly recommend induction kits for them. Like, it just, if you're a petty head, it will put a smile on your face. So I don't know how well you guys are picking this up. This is 30 mile an hour in comfort. It's quite nice, you can just have the windows up and you can hear it. It sounds like the glove box has got something going on in there, like. Reminds me of the old days with the RS turbos and the Sierra Cosworths and stuff like that. Sneezing up the road. You just, as a kid, like 16, 17, you'd just be looking at them going, they'd have a big bore 4 on the back, big cannon like that, and you just go, oh. So it's kind of nostalgic for me, because I've you know, obviously had an RS6 which was a bi-turbo, and you know, I've had M3s, S4s and stuff, but I've never, I don't know, I never really did anything with the RS6. I just kept it standard. That had made a noise with pipes and filters, but the airbox setup on that was quite funny, like. Whereas this, it has allowed for the full induction kit, which is great. It's kind of nostalgic to back of them early 2000s, late 90s, listening to all the dump valves, Renault 5 turbos, Uno turbos, all stuff like that. It's brilliant. Cozzies, fantastic, love it. Right, so let's have a little look what she's like under load. We'll have a little go here. Get out. It's quiet. Interesting. Right, I'm going to behave myself now. I'm acting like a child. I did about a quarter of a tank in about 15 minutes yesterday. Will the novelty wear off? Will he grow up? Who knows? Yeah, M2. Yeah, so just a little mod there for the 435. I like it. It's quite amusing. Probably towards summer now, I'm probably going to look at getting maybe a catback system or a back box delete. Just to, nothing, I don't want it too loud. I like subtle. Subtle's nice. That's why the pops and bangs just got, excuse me, just got a bit too much. And plus it was the fact of when you let off and it banged that loud, it was like people were like, ooh. It's like, you know, I know it sounds stupid, but you know, if you've maybe got someone who's got a bit of a dodgy ticker and you come past like the firecrackers, who knows, you'd feel terrible, because it was loud. But yeah, this is just a bit more interesting, bit more me, this. Right guys, well I hope you're all good anyway. Hope you all enjoy your Easter weekend. A bit of a weather front coming in, but we made the most of it, haven't we? And remember, like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy. See you later.